Hey Nichi fam, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my dewy glowy look. So if you'd like to see how I got this look, please keep watching and don't forget to subscribe. Alright, so first we're going to start off with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Dewy Face Primer. And I'm going to take my e.l.f. Illuminating Mist and Set Spray and spray that on my face. So then I like to take my wet sponge and press the setting spray into my face. Okay, so now we're going to take our LA Girl Pro Conceal in the green concealer, and we are going to cover up any red pimples or redness in our face. Okay, so now we're going to take our wet sponge and we're just going to tap over all the green patches that we put on our face just to blur out the redness. Okay, so now we're going to take our e.l.f. brow pencil in the color neutral brown, and we are going to fill in our eyebrows. First, I take my spoolie and I comb my eyebrow hairs up, and then we're going to fill them in. Okay, so now I take my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Natural, and this is so we can clean up our brows and shape them to the way that we want them to be formed. I'm also going to take my Crown Angled brush, and this is what we're going to use to guide us to shape our brows with the concealer. So now I'm going to take my flat concealer brush by Crown, and I'm just going to smooth out this concealer around my eyebrows so I don't have any harsh lines around my eyebrows, and to also smooth it onto my eyebrows so it can be used as a primer for my eyeshadow. I told the pizza man, I said, don't look at my eyebrows. I'm doing my makeup. He's my, okay. He did not look either.
You told him don't look at your what?
Don't look at my eyebrows. Bitch, I got this concealer all over my face looking crazy.
Don't look at my eyebrows. And that nigga was like, bitch, I don't give a fuck.
He was like, okay, I won't look.
Okay, so then we're just going to add a little more concealer to our lids just to prime the eyes for the eyeshadow. Okay, so now I'm going to take another wet sponge and I'm just going to blend the concealer in. Okay, so now I'm going to take my eyeshadow primer by Hard Candy and I'm going to put a little bit on my finger and just prime my lids. Okay, so then you take your True Blend Minerals loose powder and a dry sponge and just pat that on your eyes just to set your eyes so they don't crease. Okay, so then I'm going to take my cute little fluffy brush that I got from Ipsy and I'm just going to smooth out that loose powder over my eyes. Alright, so now I'm going to take my Ciet London bronzer, that which I use as a transition color for my eyes. And I'm going to take my Elizabeth Moth blending brush and I'm going to smooth that over my eyebrow bone. Eyebrow bone. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Profusions Mixed Metals palette in the color Naked and I'm going to put that in the crease of my eye. Alright, so now I'm going to take my Urban Decay Naked 3 in the color Nooner and I'm going to put that in my crease of my lid.
This eyeshadow look coming out really cute.
What came out? The eyeshadow? Let me see.
Okay, so now we're going to take our Elizabeth Mott blending brush and we're just going to blend any harsh lines and blend those two eyeshadows together. Okay, we're also going to take our Glamour Dolls brush and blend that crease out. Okay guys, so I got this shadow from Ipsy, so I don't know the name of the color of it because it was just a sample. So I'm going to take this shadow and also my Pro Blending Fluff Brush by Crown and I'm going to put that shadow at the end of my lid and in my crease. Alright, so now I'm going to take my flat BS Mall brush and I'm going to dip it into my Urban Decay Naked 3 color Dark Side eyeshadow and I'm going to put that on the end of my lid to make it a little darker at the end. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Crown Fluff brush and I'm going to blend that dark side color into my crease. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Hard Candy eyeshadow primer and also a little flat brush, and I'm going to put a little bit on the tip of the brush, and I'm going to put that in the inner part of my eye just to bring out my eyeshadow that I'll be putting there. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Revlon Color Stay Cream eyeshadow in the number 710, and I'm going to put that right over where I put the eyeshadow primer in my inner eye. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Profusions eyeshadow palette in the color Mousse, and I'm going to put that over the Revlon Color Stay Cream eyeshadow just to make it pop. Pop! Okay, so then I'm going to go back into that sample eyeshadow I got from Ipsy, and I'm going to put that over the end of my eye and into my crease, and to blend that inner eyeshadow with my outer eyeshadow. Okay, so I'm going to take my Elizabeth Mott blending brush, and I'm going to go on the color Naked again, and then I'm just going to rub that on top of my eye bone at the top and just blend everything together. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Glamour Doll brush, and then I'm just going to blend all of my eyeshadow together. Okay, and just because I want my face extra dewy, I'm going to go back in with the Wet n Wild Dewy Face Primer. Okay, so now I'm going to take my 310 Sun Beige Fit Me by Maybelline Dewy and Smooth foundation, and I'm going to put that on the back of my hand, and we're going to put this foundation all over our face. Okay, but right before we put our foundation on, we gotta spray. Okay, so first we're going to take our sponge and dot the foundation all over our face. And then we're going to take, well, I'm going to take my BS Small flat brush, and I'm going to spray it with my spray. And then we're going to smooth that foundation out all over our face. Okay, then we're going to take our wet sponge, and we're just going to press that foundation into our face and make sure it's blended and smoothed out everywhere all over your face. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the color Sand, and we're about to highlight under these eyes, this nose, this chin, this forehead, this lip. Highlight it all. Okay, so now I'm going to take my other wet sponge, and we're going to blend all this concealer in. Okay, so now we're going to take our aspen and our dry sponge and we're going to set our face under our eyes, the nose, the lip, the chin, the forehead, everywhere we put the highlighting at. We're going to put it so we don't get any creasing and we can bake, boo, bake. Okay, so now we're going to take our Wet n Wild contour stick and we're going to hit all our contour spots, the cheeks, the higher cheek on your bone, the top of that forehead, and the nose. Okay, so I'm going to take my BS Small Flat Angle brush. I'm going to spray it with my e.l.f. Illuminating Spray. And I am going to blend in this contour the best of my ability. Okay, so then I'm going to take my Luxie brush and try to snatch this nose. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Luxie Fluff brush and we're going to brush away all the loose powder. Okay, so now I'm going to take my True Blend Minerals loose powder and I am going to also take my BS Small, I don't even know what brush this is, but I'm going to take that brush and I'm going to pat this powder into my face so it can just blend everything together, smooth it out, and then I don't want to look too white. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Wocki Beats and my flat angle BS Small brush and I'm going to put the bronzer all over my contour spots. Okay, and then I'm going to take my Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer and repeat that same step and put that all over my contour spots. Okay, so I'm going to take my LA Colors contour palette and I'm going to go over those same spots one more time. Can I get another spray? Okay, so we're going to take our Sex Kitten by Tarte eyeliner and put that on the top of our eyes as a guide for our eyelashes. And then we're going to put these lashes on, boo-boo. And we about to be cute. And we're going to be using Lashes Le Charme by Garland, number 74 Black, that I got from the Beauty Supply. Okay, and then we're going to take our e.l.f. smudge brush and we're going to go back into our Urban Decay Naked 3 palette, the color Nooner. And we're going to be putting this on our bottom, the bottom of our eye, like our waterline, like where you put that eyeliner at down there, down up in there. That's where we're going to put it. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Glamour Dolls brush and I'm just going to blend and smooth that underline out. Okay, so now we're going to go back into our Urban Decay Naked 3 palette, and we're going to use the color Dark Side, and we're going to darken up that under eye line a little bit more. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Crown Fluff brush and I'm just going to blend everything together and make sure everything connects. Okay, so then we're going to go back into our Sex Kitten by Tarte and outline our eyes at the bottom. Alright, so now we're going to take our Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara and we are going to blend our eyelashes with the falsies. And we're also going to put some mascara on our bottom lashes as well. Okay, so now we're going to take our Alame One Coat in the color Dark Brown and we are going to darken up those eyebrows. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Maybelline Illuminating Highlighter and I'm just going to pat that with my finger on my cheeks and my highlighted areas. Alright, so now we're going to take our Wet n Wild Precious Petals highlighter and we are going to highlight that cheek, that nose, that lip, that forehead, that chin, everywhere. Everywhere we can get some shine. And we're going to also take that same highlighter and we're going to also put it on our eyebrow bone and just smooth it out more on our cheek. Okay, so we're also going to take our Hard Candy Glow Illuminating Spray and spray this on our face to give us that extra glow. Alright, so now I'm going to take my Maybelline Color Sensational Lip Liner, and I think it's number 5, and we're going to line our lips. And then we're going to take our NYX Whipped lipstick that I got from Ipsy and we're going to coat our lips with it. And I'm also going to add a little baby pink lip gloss to it just to lighten it up and just to give it that little